What's happening, people? Back in the kitchen again, and today I am trying another meal deal from Asda. Nearly said Aldi then, but Asda. And this one is their bistro meal for two, so it's a bit of a date night. Dino daughter is off at a sleepover with her mates, and Mrs. Dino's about to walk through the door from work, so I'm making a little bistro date night sort of meal for two. Having said that, we have had a substitution. I got this order from Asda online and they substituted my starter. So with this deal, bistro deal, you get a starter, a main, a side and a dessert for 10 quid. That is unbelievable, especially when you look at some of this, what I've got, some of this food. So the starters, you can get 2 runny Scotch eggs, which is what I ordered. You can also get some French brie wedges. You can get goat's cheese and caramelised onion tarts. You can get mushroom and truffle arancini. So I chose the Scotch eggs out of them 4. This has not worked out too bad, to be fair, because Mrs. Dino wouldn't like Scotch eggs anyway and doesn't like any of the others. So for the mains, you can get lasagna al forno. You can get a fish pie. You can get a cottage pie. Or you can get British steak and ale pie. You can get a shepherd's pie. You can get chicken king prawn and chorizo paella. Or you can get 2 rump steaks with peppercorn sauce, which is what I went for. We've got these bad boys. 2 rump steaks with peppercorn sauce. And then for your sides, you can get cauliflower cheese, triple cut chips, a green vegetable medley, beef dripping roast potatoes, creamy mushrooms, and I went for beef dripping roast potatoes to go with our steak. And that's what I was planning on doing. Steak and potatoes with peppercorn sauce, maybe add a tin of garden peas or whatever, maybe roast a carrot or 2, and that would have been really good. However, so they swapped my starter of Scotch eggs out and they didn't send me a different starter, they sent me a different side. So I've also ended up with cottage cheese. Cauliflower cheese, not cottage cheese. Cauliflower cheese. So that's better, isn't it? Got a bit of something else to put on the plate. We've got steak, potatoes, cauliflower cheese. Now Mrs. Dino doesn't like cauliflower cheese, so that was for me. So there'll be plenty. So I might give her extra roasties. So for the desserts, you can get melt in the middle Belgian chocolate puddings, sticky toffee pudding, chocolate and salted caramel cheesecake, or tiramisu cups. And I went for 2 melt in the middle Belgian chocolate puddings. So that's what I've got. So for 10 quid, this is what I've got. 2 rump steaks with peppercorn sauce, 30-day matured. We've got some beef dripping roast potatoes, perfectly fluffy on the inside with a classic golden crispy finish, Maris Piper sprinkled with sea salt. And I've ended up with some cauliflower cheese, which I don't mind at all because I quite like that. Barber's vintage cheddar, British double cream, and then for dessert we've got 2 melt in the middle Belgian chocolate puddings. So I'm going to get this all cooking. It's not bad for a tenner, is it? And I think that these part cooked Maris Piper roasting potatoes with beef dripping, potato flakes, unsalted butter and sea salt they're going to take 50 minutes in the oven. Remove sleeve and film lid, cook in the top of the oven. I'm going to cook these in the air fryer. I'm going to put that in one of these drawers on the Ultinic, because there's no way I'm putting it in for 50 minutes in the oven and it's just going to slot. It's just going to slot nicely into this air fryer. Got to give it a bit of a bend, but it just fits all right, is that? So that can go in there. The cauliflower cheese, how do we cook this? This is 30 minutes. Remove slip. So what I'm going to do is I'll finish these. I'm going to put the cauliflower cheese in this side. So I've got the beef dripping in one side and cauliflower cheese in the other. It's supposed to take 50 minutes and 30 minutes. So what I'm actually going to do is plug this in for a start. I think that the cauliflower cheese will go with 20. I'm going to do it exactly half, so 15 minutes for the cauliflower cheese, and for the roast potatoes we'll go with 25. And then if you press sync finish and then press play, this one is now on hold for 10 minutes while that one catches up, and in 25 minutes it should all be, we'll have another look at it and it should all be cooking. These won't take long at all, will they? You fry these, so these take about 2 or 3 minutes. Just checking about the peppercorn sauce. So let's just have a look at the steaks while they're cooking. So it says it's got a creamy peppercorn sauce, 30-day matured, and it's served with American Zinfandel wine. We don't drink wine, so. And this, it does contain alcohol apparently. 465 grams on here. That's a traffic light system. Each steak prepared contains 300 calories, and you can freeze these, but with plenty of time on the day. It's still October at the time of filming this, and that is the ingredients in full. Beef rump 82%. We've got, and then obviously the rest is the peppercorn sauce. So what's in this peppercorn sauce? We've got single cream, onions, beef bouillon paste, French brandy, cognac brandy. There you go, we're getting drunk tonight. Black pepper and pink peppercorns. So that is the nutritional information in more detail if you want to look at that. It does say there, cooking instructions. For best results, remove from fridge and remove from packaging for up to 20 minutes prior to cooking. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get this out of here and then just leave it to sit while these are cooking, and then finish it all off. Finish this off right at the last minute. So the peppercorn sauce comes in a little packet like that. It does say on the back there, it's open. Damn. So I'm just going to stick that on there because it's actually leaking, this peppercorn sauce there, out of shot, but the actual peppercorn sauce has been opened within the pack, unless I've just ripped it by accident taking this off. Anyway, I'll let that sit for 20 minutes and then we'll get cooking. I've actually just cut my finger. Just cut my finger on the side of this plastic. Absolutely kills, like a paper cut but plastic. God damn. So the air fryer has just finished now, and they are looking pretty good. So this is the roasties as they stand. They don't get many, 7 in there actually. They are pretty sizable though. But this, what a happy accident this is. Look at that cauliflower cheese. So I can't wait to get into that. So I'm just going to leave them in there now. They'll just keep warm while we make these steaks. So I've seasoned them, as you've just seen, and get them cooking. Sizzling steaks. Is there any better sound and smell? It's all basically done now. I'm going to turn these steaks over, do them on the other side for a couple of minutes, then we'll get it served up. The peppercorn sauce just takes 1 minute in the pan to warm up, so we'll get it all plated up and then we'll have a taste. Okay, so it looks absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to cut into the steak and see if it's cooked to perfection, or my version of perfection. Everyone likes the steaks differently. I like it just a little bit pink inside. Let's see what this is all about. I've put the peppercorn sauce over it. I've got cauliflower cheese, nice roast potatoes. Like I did say earlier, Mrs. Dino doesn't like cauliflower cheese, so she's got the majority of the roast potatoes. There is still half the cauliflower cheese in there, so if I do still get hungry, I can finish that in a bit. So let's cut into this steak now and then we'll have a taste. I mean, for me, that is cooked to absolute perfection. That is exactly how I like my steaks. Look at that. Of course, there's going to be varying opinions in the comments, but glistening, a little bit pink on the inside, but cooked properly on the outside. Absolutely glorious. Let's give it a taste. Oh, the peppercorn sauce is beautiful as well. Nice, beautiful peppercorn sauce. Not too spicy. Steak's fantastic. Right, get into these roasties as well. Beef dripping roast potatoes. They're actually falling apart, which is a good sign, but they've still got a nice crisp on the outside, so let's give it a go. Crispy outside, fluffy inner. You can taste that beef dripping. Spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Wow. Now, the cauliflower cheese, even though I didn't ask for the cauliflower cheese, I am a big fan of, well, anything cheese related, but cauliflower cheese, sometimes you get it at Toby Carvery and things like that. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh. I've got two sauces on this plate which are absolutely unbelievable, but so different. I've got this beautiful cheese sauce, and I've got that little tangy peppercorn sauce on the steaks. Absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna go enjoy this with Mrs. Dino. She's just waiting for me on the at the table. And thank you for watching. What do you reckon? A tenner serves two. Bottle of, what did it say? Zinfandel wine, whatever. I think it's going to be a gin for Mrs. Dino and a beer for Mr. Dino. Just Dino, not Mr. Dino. I don't get called Mr. I'm not that old. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. I know what you're thinking. I forgot the desserts. Well, I'm not really a dessert guy, so usually I just let the girls have these. But as Dino's daughter is not here, we're just going to cook one for Mrs. Dino, and she's going to have some ice cream with it. So I'll give you a little look at it, but like I say, I don't really eat it. I'm going to save the other one for Dino's daughter when she comes home tomorrow. But thanks for watching. Look at this dessert, and I'll be going this time, definitely. See you next time.
Great job.
Did somebody say just?
What's happening, people? Back in the kitchen again. Hope you're all fantastic. Thanks for watching. Would be special. Wouldn't buy that again.
Did somebody say